Really, Nintendo? Really? Really? I knew something like this was going to happen. I'm making final preparations, about to get on a plane for vacation, and you have to stealth drop something like this out of nowhere? Like, come on. I've got places to go, people to see, seriously. So yeah, if you're unaware, a little, not really that little actually, like 20 plus minute long Nindy Showcase dropped earlier today. Hopefully today. I have to get this thing out fast for it to go live today, featuring a bunch of the indie games that will be coming soon to the Nintendo Switch. I'd honestly encourage people to watch the whole thing, because there was seriously zero filler in this, just one game after another. And here I'm really only going to talk about a few that stood out to me personally. I definitely don't have the time right now to go through everything, unfortunately, so let's just get right into it. Things kicked off with this night call game. You're a cab driver that is like going undercover for the police, investigating a murder, I believe, while also carrying out your day-to-day, getting those cab fares to make money. So you're like interrogating people that you drive around in your cab. Sort of seems like it has a bit of a Valhalla vibe to me, the cyberpunk bartender game. Where you're also kind of just like chatting up patrons and that. Looks really cool. I really like how they went for that gritty black and white noir style for this. I think it's going to suit it very well. And it's set to release in early 2019. Before I even talk about Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, the game, let's just touch real quick on this initial animation sequence. Seriously, some of these people should just be making cartoons. I'd watch the hell out of this if it was an ongoing show. So this is sort of a spiritual successor to the Wonder Boy games. It's a side-scrolling platformer with a vibrant, rich, colorful art style, again harkening back to that animation they started off with. Looks great and will be releasing this November. Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap is already on the Switch, so if you're looking at this, watching this gameplay, and being like, wow, I wish I could play this right now, I'd highly recommend checking out that game if you want something to hold you over, because that one is also awesome and looks very similar to this. There were a ton of roguelite games, not really much of a surprise given the genre's current popularity, but there was this tactics roguelite that really stood out to me called Bad North. It's sort of an RTS deal. You're put on a small island with an army, and you have to strategize to defend it against waves of incoming enemies. I thought this looked super awesome, and launched during the Direct. Just came up, oh, it's available right now, one of those deals. So I'm actually downloading it right now. I'm going to play it while I'm on the plane in a couple hours. That's one of the beauties of covering the Nintendo Switch, right? When you're reviewing games, you never really have to stop. Hopefully I'll be able to put out an actual video for it while I'm there on vacation. I don't want to make any hard commitments on videos while I'm out of town, but I'm going to try. This Moonlighter title appears to be more of a classic Legend of Zelda sort of game with the open world and dungeon exploration stuff. There was this pretty sick looking plant boss the guy was fighting early on in the trailer that looked just really impressive in terms of its animation, its design, and its scale. Unfortunately, I don't believe there was a release date given for that. If I'm wrong on that, please let me know in the comments. But it did look cool. I'm eager to learn more about that one. And if it wasn't for one other announcement that was a pretty big deal for me, this Everspace game would have been the highlight of this whole presentation for me. This looks like one of those titles where it's like, watch out, AAA game devs. The indies are coming for you. I mean, visually, this looks like it could fit in with big budget games. I love me some space combat. I'm not actually familiar with this game at all. This is the first time I've seen it. I guess it's been released already on other platforms. Looks as though you're going to be able to upgrade and customize your ship, fly around in space, and blast guys. As I said, it looks very impressive visually, especially if it's going to run this smooth on the Switch. So it's like, yeah, what else do I really need to say? This is going to be a day one buy for me, and it comes out this December. Which leads me to what was the big announcement for me. The original flying disc game, Windjammers, is coming to the Nintendo Switch, which I hope that means we are going to get a limited run games physical version. I already bought the collector's edition for both the PS4 and the Vita version from them. So yeah, come on guys, let me spend like $200 on copies of Windjammers. But that wasn't the big reveal. A Windjammers 2 is coming in 2019. I honestly, I can't believe that. I don't even know what to say. I can't believe that next year, Okay, I'm going to be playing a new Windjammers and a new Battletoads game in 2019. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I love it. And finally, for me, we got another look at Morphies Law, this pretty unique shooter where you shoot guys to make them smaller and yourself bigger. As you grow bigger, your character actually becomes stronger, but you're also a much bigger target, obviously. This actually looks incredibly interesting in terms of a shooter. I like this twist. But yeah, we've known about this one for a while. However, the wait is over. The game will be available for people to play tonight. So this is another one I'm going to try to get some time into while I'm out of town. If you guys see me in it, by the way, if you're friends with me on Nintendo Switch, on my public Shy Guy account, throw me an invite and let's play together. But yeah, those were the highlights of this for me. Like I said, there were plenty of other games featured, so I still encourage you to check out the whole thing for yourself. Because with that, this video's a wrap. So let me know what the highlights from this Nindy showcase were for you in the comments. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my overview of this recent Nintendo Switch Indie Highlights video as I prepare to head out the door for vacation. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you want to keep the conversation going, hit me up on Twitter @JohnnyZakari, and join my Discord, Shy Guy and Friends, link to both in the description below, and as always, thanks for watching.